I went to Hawaii with high expectations. YouTube videos and Instagram posts led me to expect Baja Blast-colored ocean waves cresting against pristine beaches dappled with tall, skinny palm trees. The trip started on the island of Kauai. The vibrant vegetation of the first plants that I saw upon leaving the airport filled me with excitement. I felt revived. I felt young again. My childlike sense of wonder was back, and I was eager to explore this new world. That first day we visited Kilauea Bay on the North Shore, and my expectations had already been met. The water was clear, the beaches immaculate. Towering waterfalls could be seen in the moisture-enriched mountains just a few miles off the coast. We headed west to visit waterfalls and other beaches, but didn't get far before being stopped by men whom I believed to be from the National Guard. The road had been blocked due to parts of it being washed out from severe flooding just months before. We later discovered that 28 inches of rain had fallen in this area in less than a 24-hour period on April 14th, which, side note, just so happens to be my birthday. In the following days, I learned to surf like Johnny Tsunami and swing through the jungle like Tarzan. We ventured towards the other side of Kauai, taking the only road that provided access to this area. What we discovered were landscapes that struck me as a land before time.
Wow.
Waimea Canyon, known as the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, seemed to be just that. In fact, I would have believed it to be the Grand Canyon had it not been for the emerald green bushes cropping out from the red rock, and of course, the waterfall.
Because it's 3.25 miles.
Alright, where's the car?
The Nepali coast is the most spectacular place I have ever been. It was like entering the world of Jurassic Park. The steep canyons plummeting into the vibrant blue ocean below created a colorfully dynamic panorama that was unparalleled to any view I had seen before. We were up so high for so long that I became lightheaded. The vertigo I was feeling seemed to augment this dream state that I was in. Honest to God, I'm having a life-changing moment right now. Next on our agenda was the Big Island of Hawaii, which continued to get bigger with each passing day as the Kilauea Volcano continued to create new land. We first landed in Kona and were greeted by a lunar landscape. Black lava rock for as far as the eyes could see. Completely different from what we had discovered in Kauai. A ranger at a National Historic Park pointed out to us that we could see volcanic gas, also known as fog, wafting alongside a small town on the mountain. As we traveled the mountain pass towards Hilo, I couldn't help but think just how amazing these islands were. They were so small and close in proximity, yet their environments changed drastically. We continued to explore the Big Island, receiving a taste of all that Hawaii had to offer.
Ginger raw coconut turmeric.
Ginger and raw coconut turmeric.
Milk.
Right?
Exactly what
It tastes like Sri Lankan food, kind of. It reminds me of.
Same, yeah.
Praise to God, by different names. Tell me your version. You don't have to play it down or fake it. Don't give me that bullshit. Driving in the parking lot in the shadies with counterfeit leather, looking like a circus clown. Go crazy when we are together. Heaven don't play like violence. I've been up over mountains. You're not a book that I read, but I know how you love me. But I know how you love me. Everybody frames the stars in silhouettes, a great exhibition. Even if the fates are wrong or innocent, we all wanna listen, but it doesn't pay to wait for so long on just a reflection. If you wanna catch a stake in the answers, then ask me the questions. Heaven don't play like violence. I've been up over mountains. You're not.
Did you see him? He was like after me.
I know.
Checking you out.
And then or Henry, when you get in there,
I just kept backing up and he kept cornering me.
Moving too fast. Tell me what can I do? I can't relax if I can't be still. Moving too fast. Am I moving too fast? But I know how you love me. But I know how you love me.
There was, however, one major event taking place that I was longing to experience for myself: the volcano. To feel Mother Nature's power and might firsthand, and to remind myself just how fragile and vulnerable we are. See, each day for the month prior to our trip, the Kilauea Volcano eruption had been covered on every major news broadcast in America. Tourism was down 50% on the island, despite only 1% of the island being affected. The timing of our trip was impeccable. The house that we had rented near the tide pools on the southeastern end of the island became inaccessible due to the lava flow infringing upon the community. Now, I still wanted to get as close to the action as possible. Using Google Maps, we tried to find a road which would lead us towards the volcano. Time and time again, we encountered the National Guard blocking the road. We might not have been able to move forward, but we were close enough to see smoke rising to the sky. I took my eyes to the sky and headed towards the fissure. I didn't think I'd be able to see anything other than smoke. But then, to my disbelief, I saw it. Lava. Fluorescent orange molten rock spewing into the sky. To know that that kind of activity were happening just a couple of miles into the jungle from where I stood was an exhilarating feeling. When most people think of Hawaii, a tranquil paradise probably comes to mind. But being on the island during this time showed me the other side of paradise. The side of paradise that can be restless and violent. Although there is nothing that we can do to prevent volcanoes from erupting and natural disasters from occurring, it helps me find peace in the certainty that destruction paves the way for something new to form. Destruction is a form of creation.